Aloha. There we go. Everybody's awake. When you say aloha, doesn't it just bring some warmth to your heart? Yes. Namaste. It's wonderful to be here with all of you this evening. You know, for those of you who have been to Hawaii, you hear the word aloha pretty often, right? You see it when you land in the airport, people will greet you, and so people often think that aloha means hello or goodbye, which is used that way. But the word aloha means so much more than that. In the deepest sense of the word, aloha means I come to you with an open heart. I come to you with love, with deep respect, with kindness and compassion, and a recognition that we are all brothers and sisters. We are all connected. And it's in that spirit that we are gathered here tonight. Feel the aloha here in this room. Unfortunately, this connectedness, this aloha, this unity is what is most lacking in Washington today, where we have people in positions of power who are seeking to tear us apart, whether it be by race, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, gender, seeking to pit us as one group against the other. This is not who we are. This is not what this country is about. This is not true to the values that were built into the foundation of this country. The foundation that says that we are a country governed by those who are of the people, by the people, and for the people. Unfortunately, we are in a situation where we have a country that is governed by the elite and self-serving politicians, for the elite and self-serving politicians. And the people suffer as a result. You know, I remember shortly after I was sworn in for the very first time as a member of Congress in 2013, and I took my oath of office on the Bhagavad Gita, that I started to hear from Hindus across the country and actually from different parts of the world. I remember being in Houston, Texas, and hearing from a young Hindu teenage girl who pulled me aside. We were in a living room full of people. She pulled me aside and shared with tears in her eyes that finally she felt as though she didn't have to hide anymore. That she didn't feel as though she needed to be ashamed of her Hindu faith. That she could be who she was, being a Hindu and being a proud American. There is no person in this country who should be made to feel as though they are a second-class citizen. We are a diverse country. We are made up of people who have come from many different places, who worship in different ways. As long as we are united in this spirit of aloha, in this spirit of love for each other and for our country, there is no challenge we cannot overcome. The challenges we face are great, and sometimes the obstacles seem like they are insurmountable, that we can't make the kind of change we need to see. But the fact is, the only thing that can make that change is us, we the people. We, the people, standing together, united in this spirit of love for each other and love for our country. That is how we make the positive change for each other and for generations to come. This is why I'm running for president. Because As a soldier, when I took my oath and swore to protect and serve and defend the United States of America 15 years ago, I made that promise like every service member does, to put service above self, willing to put our lives on the line for this country and for every person in this country. Not just people of one religion, but not another. Not people of one race, but not another, or one ethnicity, but not another. No, every single American. These values of putting service above self is what we need in the White House today. And this is what I will bring to the presidency. Those values of service above self, of respect, of honor and integrity, and putting the interests of the American people first and foremost. There are the challenges that we face on many levels, placed in our path by the professional political class who make money and build careers off of a political system that serves them but not the people. Influenced by big corporations that are interested in serving their bottom line at the harm and risk of the people. Those making decisions about our planet, Mother Earth, our environment, that serve their bottom line but ruin our future, polluting our air, water, and our land. All of these challenges that we face can be rooted back to the same problem: selfishness, greed, and corruption, and leaders who put their own interests ahead of the interests of the people. I'm grateful to have experienced from a young age really the true meaning and practice of karma yoga. That we can only find happiness when we are taking action in our own lives to be of service to others. That no matter what we do, whether you work in business or in politics or the military or healthcare or law enforcement or education, no matter what we choose in our lives to do, that we will only find that true happiness when we are acting in the service of God and the service of God's children, all of God's children. This is the mission that I have dedicated my life to. This is the spirit that I offer to serve you as your president. And I ask you to stand with me. Stand with me in this spirit of love and service, love for each other and our country, so that we can bring about the change that we truly need to see for each other and for our future. Thank you so much. Aloha. Namaste. Jai Shri Krishna.